Just call me J-Snip in the morning, baby. Or in the evening. Whatever you like. I like what you like. Crypto and gold, or gold and crypto, jump as dollar dumps after Fed speak fest. So, Clif High the other day sent me an email. I think me, Bix, maybe JC. I forget who else was on there. And he said basically, you know, this 1.2 or whatever $1 trillion spending package. He goes, this was the final temporal marker he was waiting on to basically seal the deal on his older Webbot data regarding the death of the dollar meme. But most importantly, although he didn't mention the death of the dollar in the email, I just know that because it's all tied together. But he mentioned panic to own precious metals, Bitcoin, crypto, etc. That was what he said. And he goes, oh, by the way, there's going to be, looks like a coffee bean shortage coming. So you might want to get you coffee freaks out there. You might want to get you some extra coffee. The guy with the donkey, he's running low. That was what Clif said. So he said that language, that final temporal marker, has now been filled because of that $1.2 trillion spending package, infrastructure nonsense. He goes, that is going to trigger. He didn't say next week, just that was a temporal marker that has now been hit that says, it's kind of like logic, programming logic, if then. If this happens, then do this. If that, do this. If then statement. If the final temporal marker hits, then this is on the money. Like, this is coming. So, panic to own. So me and JC did this private video for his people on his website, beyondmystic.net. And just real quick, I'll show it to you where to get it if you're interested. Now, if you're my Patreon, again, if you're already my Patreon, this probably isn't going to be for you because I've covered this stuff all over the place over the last couple years or whatever, and I have some how-to videos already on my Patreon, whatever, but we go into more depth into some stuff in his video. But again, it's mainly for his people. So this is his site, beyondmystic.net. You can go right to pay-per-view. But first, who is this Zoolander-looking son of a... What the... Zoolander? Not Zoolander. Zoolander. Not Zoolander. Some call him Zoolander in the morning, baby. So you just click on pay-per-view and scroll down. As he says, watch this video first before you order your first pay-per-view because you don't want to be sending JC, how do I do this? Or just watch the damn video. Watch the freaking video. How to. That's his how-to of how to use his site. But scroll down to this stuff and we have this $111 video. Beyond Crypto Crash Course, Panic to Own #1. We did this the weekend before 11/1, which was November the 1st. This annual membership insider pass does not include this episode, at least not right now. And if he does some kind of discount thing for those people, that's I told him he can do whatever he wants. But right now, this is how you would get it separately because you can't get it from joining his insider pass. He made a mistake in the beginning. Initially, it was included. He didn't know it. He wasn't supposed to be, so he fixed it. Whatever. Anyways, I'll put a link up for this in case any newbies out there just want to go, well, I don't want to join your subscription thing, your thing. I just want to pay one time and look at something. That's fine. But it's on JC's site. This is kind of his thing. I just worked a little deal with him to do it with him on his site. Having said that, so Clif says, panic to own. That panic to own language. Last temporal marker I was waiting for. Here it is. $1 trillion spending bill done. So again, does that mean this week it's going to get crazy in the crypto and gold and silver world? Or maybe the crypto first, gold and silver next, or whatever. We don't know. But you don't see, humans are reactionary. We just are. We wait to the last minute. I don't want to, the hurricane might miss us. I don't know. Oh, no, it's not. It's coming straight for us. I better go get a generator. Generators are all sold out. Better go get some wood. Wood's all sold out. Damn. If I just would have been a little bit more proactive. That's how we humans are. So, good news is we've been talking crypto, gold, and silver for a long time, but gold and silver really haven't done much over the years, right? Gold finally got to 2,000. Now it's back to 1,700, whatever. Silver, let me get me started. 24 bar, 27, now back to 23. Oh, never mind. But crypto. I bought an effing helicopter used recently. I'm actually closing the deal officially this Wednesday. Closing the transaction, finishing it, finalizing it. And I'm excited about that. But I did this. This was crypto. I jumped into Shiba very quickly because Woo-Woo got a download. Get in it. And I go, I'm already in it. We already got my people in a while back on Patreon. He goes, you might need some more. Spirit just gave me this. And again, we did a video about this, live stream about it. Told everybody later what the deal was. And sure enough, Shiba went crazy. Tripled. Basically, from the day he got the intel to give us, it tripled from that time. It happened very rapidly after he gave it to us. It was really interesting. So he hadn't been getting anything for months. I haven't got any dreams about crypto in months. Same thing. It's like, I guess they just don't want to know anything right now. They come out of nowhere and give them 2 cryptos, which are now public. XLM, Stellar Lumens, and Shiba. SHIB is the symbol. It's on Coinbase. It's on Exodus Wallet. You could use Simple Swap, I think, for all those 2 coins. And you can hodl. You don't have to trade. I am actively taking a couple trades. I just did one where I sold at basically 6,000, the last 4 digits. Posted on my Patreon. Said I got 2 orders, one at 3,500, one at 4,500. Just in case it goes way down. Boom, 4,500 triggered. Bang. Nailed it. Got it. Awesome. The 3,500 did not trigger. At least not yet. So, no problem. I got some more Shiba back. But I took that profit by a damn, for my helicopter. And now I'm training my ass off as fast as I can to learn how to fly this thing, get my private pilot license so I can officially fly this thing and have passengers and stuff with me. So I've been kind of focusing on that. I got to study for this damn private pilot test. There's 1,000 questions. We're going to take 60 out of 1,000. What the You're going to take 60 questions out of 1,000? I got to study 1,000 questions so hopefully you pick the ones I remember? Yep. Like any other nonsense test. Here's the questions and answers, study and you pass. Okay, well, I'm just going to learn the answers. Correct, like everybody does. Just learn the answers and pass your test. Oh, wow, that's real helpful. That makes me a better pilot, whatever. So, we have this news today, Zero Hedge. Gold and crypto jump as dollar dumps after Fed speak fest. From the European Open, U.S. futures accelerated higher after a quiet start, but once the initial chaos of the U.S. cash open was over, stocks faded back to unchanged, or very modest gains at best. NASDAQ Composite closed higher, but NASDAQ 100 ended lower, ending its win streak at 10 days in. I wanted to find the part about the Fed speak. Another day, another short squeeze. 8 day of short squeezes. Yeah. Today's action in the U.S. was dominated by a veritable Fed speak extravaganza. I'm not even going to read you their comments. Doesn't matter. But bottom line is, dollar problems coming. Gold and silver going up. Crypto, oh my God, way going up. You want to know something else? The company Tether that we know does not have the backing. When they create 1 billion coins at a time, they should have $1 billion to back each coin, because each coin is worth $1 and it stays at $1. It's a stable coin. It stays. It is the most traded stable coin in all of history, in all of mankind crypto world. It is the trading pair of trading pairs for almost all coins. And they don't have the backing. And there's a little rumor been running around for a little while now, probably true if I had to guess, that they were upside down or heavily invested in the Evergrande Chinese debacle that has imploded. So they have some skin in the game over there that's going to be devastating. Because they said, we don't just have dollar assets, we have other assets backing our Tether. They didn't even have the dollar assets. And they got caught. They said they didn't, but they finally got caught. They had to pay a fine. And somebody else fined them. They paid another fine because they didn't have the money at the time they were supposed to have the money backing. So Tether at some point is going to implode. It's going to be destroyed. And I'm telling you, the crypto market will be negatively affected when this happens. But it will be temporarily lived. piece of garbage goes away, other stable coins stick around, and we start trading with those. But then all the exchanges are going to have to urgently, we got to make new trading pairs for some of these coins that only had a Tether trading pair. Now, a lot of these exchanges have other trading pairs besides Tether. So they're like Binance or Mandela, who uses Binance, have a BUSD trading pair. That's Binance's coins. I trust Binance has, to be honest with you, more than I trust Tether would ever have their backing. But Binance, sure, I have no reason that it's one of the biggest exchanges in the world. It's where all the liquidity is, my friends. And again, if you're using Mandela, who uses Binance, you have that entire liquidity pool at your fingertips. Same limit orders, market orders, all that stuff, it's all there. Stop limits, you name it. So, anyways, Tether has been printing money, so to speak, creating coins, like 1 billion over the last few days. And then I think that they started with a certain amount, then they added another 1 billion or something like that. Or maybe the total was 1 billion. I thought it was 1 billion plus an additional amount, or an additional amount first, then the billion, whatever it was. That's not a small... Could you imagine if you just handed me $1 billion in crypto, stablecoin? What could I buy with $1 billion? Any effing thing I want. How about I buy up the whole market? Pieces of it. Buy a bunch of Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, Theta, everything. Up, Shiba, I'll grab that too. I'll grab everything. So they create this billion. And just to get an idea, I can type. We used to give them shit back when they had $2 billion in Tether, which was like maybe 2 years ago, year and a half, something like that. That was, whatever it was. You want to know how much they have now? Circulating supply, 73 billion Tether coins, which means $73 billion. Do you really think this company has $73 billion backing a coin that just stays stable the whole time? How do they make money on that stable coin? It's $1. Doesn't really fluctuate. I mean, it fluctuates so little. It's like, $1.01, 99.998, like it barely moves. So where are they getting these billions of dollars in assets and all this stuff from? I'll tell you where. The assets they have are not backing Tether. They're using their phony money to buy all the assets, all other cryptos, and then selling those assets for real money, and then buying whatever the hell they want, doing whatever the hell they want. And there's a remote viewing session. Dick Algar and them have seen the guys at Tether under fire. It looks like they're in a hearing session, something going on, where they're being grilled, and it ain't pretty. Okay? At the same time, typically when they when they introduce more Tether coins on the system, prices pump because a bunch of free money just hit the system and they're going to go buy up stuff. They don't care what the price is. They don't need it to dump. They have free money. They'll pay anything because it doesn't matter. If you have $1 billion handed to you right now, we're looking at this $1 million house and a $500,000 house over here and a $8 million house over there and a $20 million house over here and a $500,000 house over there and a, boats and jet skis and toys and helicopters. You have $1 billion. You're barely going to scrape. You won't even use 100 million on all that I just mentioned. You won't even use 10% of that billion, which would be 100 million. You won't even use that, not even close. Do you care what the guy's asking for his boat or he wants his house? He's asking too much for the house. What's too much? I want the house. I like the property. I'll pay whatever he wants. It's free money. And that's what they're doing. So on the one side, 1 billion Tether just came into existence, I guess today or yesterday. Bitcoin hits an all-time high today. Strange. All-time high at 67.62 right now. What was the absolute top? Got to 67.808. That 808 kick drum. 808, 67.808, new all-time high for Bitcoin. How could I possibly be surprised or shocked when I just saw $1 billion free phony Tether come on in existence? But whatever they're doing, It may sound shitty, but my house is paid for. My mother-in-law's house is paid for. I'm probably going to pay off my sister's house around Christmas time, or sooner if Shiba or whatever the other coins I'm in happen to take a nice run up in the near future. Oh, there's the money. Pay my sister's off. Done. And brand new truck. Brand new car as of this year. Van for my wife. So we have 2021 vehicles. I'm telling you, this is all crypto. This is crypto money I'm using. And very little came out of my bank account for, at the time of one of these, I think. But this is all crypto. And if I did use my bank account, typically I'm going, I don't want to waste my crypto. So I'll scrape that now, but then later I'll get it with crypto. So done. I was paying on my truck for a few months, and I go, okay, it's time to pay that turd off. Oh, this one's through Chase? I got a loan through Chase? Yeah, I did. Damn. F those guys. Pay it off. You're not getting any more interest from me, you little bastards. See ya. This was all because of crypto. Got a little small trike plane. Got that damn helicopter recently, which I'm closing on Wednesday. Finalizing that deal. Yes, it's used. It's not a new one. That thing brand new is about $430,000. I didn't pay anywhere near that. But nonetheless, I want to do it. It's going to help me on the mountains of New Mexico. I'm going to be able to bring up Indian people that I know I need to bring to the mountain in New Mexico to do ceremony in places that you just can't get to easily. And these are older people. Like, I can't have them hiking in a dangerous area. Like, that's not happening. I need a way to get them up there. And it's kind of cool to say, I own a helicopter and I fly a helicopter. That's kind of cool in and of itself. It's just ridiculous that crypto has done this for me. So while that's happening with Tether, and the markets are pumping, whether it's real, it's rigged, it's Tether, whatever it is, you have a chance to get yourself out of debt. Buy something you've been wanting your whole life, whatever that may be. Maybe you don't need the debt part. You're like, no, I just want this. I've had my eye on this thing, and I told myself one day, if I ever make enough money, I want to buy that I want that Corvette or whatever. I want that Z06 Corvette, the new one, the C8. Okay? Today's your day. Or in the near future might be your day. If that's what your plan is, great. I'm proud of you. Go for it. I'm not going to knock you. Well, you should do this for it. No, it's your money. You do what you want. It's my money and I need it now. 877 cash. No. 877 Tether. No. So panic to own is coming. You don't want to be deciding to get into this stuff when the panic is upon the people. That is the story I gave you earlier. Oh, I'll wait and see what the hurricane's going to do. Well, but you can see where it's coming now. It's a good chance it's coming to you. Yeah, but they swerve off. I'm just going to wait and see. Oh, it's going to hit you. All right, go get a generator. Sold out. Go get the wood. Sold out. Well, I'll go to Lowe's. Sold out. How about Home Depot? Sold out. Oh, I'll go to that one place no one really knows about. Sold out. Sold out, sold out, sold out. Oh, crap. Now what? Can't get wood. No generator. All because I waited the last minute. When people are panicking to own, that's not the time you decide, oh, I should probably get in now. Now's the time. There is still, what we think anyways, a massive move still to come for Shiba. Now granted, it might only be a 50x for some of you instead of a 100x or an 80x, like it's probably going to be for some of us because we got in early enough, and early enough was just a few weeks ago. And I told you when I did it. Guys, I just did a video. I did a thing on Patreon. You may not be a subscriber, I understand, but I can't just tell you this for free right now. You got it. It's $20 a month. Woody just called, gave us these 2 coins. Probably, honestly, you should probably do this. Like, I never promote my own shit. And that day I go, I have to, because the information's so powerful. If Woo Dude gets this right, and he typically does, boom. What happened almost right away? Oh my God, it's up 20% the next day. It's up another 12%. Oh my God, it's 38% now. Next thing you know, it doubles. Next thing you know, it triples. Right now, it's about double. Right around that 6,000 mark, 57, 58, 6,000. Again, the last 4 digits of it is what I'm talking about, which is still a fraction of a penny. There's still 4 zeros in front of it. We think it's going to hit, I wrote some numbers down on my Patreon, by the way, but the first 2 zeros and then something after that from where it's at now. So, again, depending. Some of you may be 30, 40 times your money, 50 times, 60 times, 80, 100 times if you got in early enough. And if you got even earlier before us, you already may be going, dude, I'm already at some awesome level right now. And when I hit those numbers, for me, it's going to be 200 times. You know what? Thumbs up, baby. 2 thumbs up for you. Okay? Don't be the person panicking to own when everybody else is panicking to own. And that's why you're panicking to own, because you see what's happening. Oh my God, the dollar just dived and this just happened. The Fed just did this. The government just did that. You want to be in your position, in your safe space, so to speak, before this happens. In your safe space, in this instance, I'm talking crypto. So again, me and JC have a nice conversation, about an hour long or so, and then I've got some videos that I gave him that I had on my Patreon, that we put in to include in his package on his website. So you hear us talking beforehand about the importance and this and that, Clif, you know, and then here's how to do it step by step. Here's how you go to Coinbase. Here's how you do a buy. Here's how you transfer it. Here's how you go to an exchange. Here's how you go to Exodus. Here's how to keep your shit safe so you don't screw yourself. Write your seed phrase down. Like I go over all this stuff in these videos. So how soon are we going to be seeing the panic? Guys, this could be very well like 2017, November. Everyone at Turkey time was talking about crypto. Oh my God, I'm up this much. Everyone's talking about. And then December hit. Clif High's correct prediction. Triple-digit Litecoin will happen by the end of the year, probably around Christmas time is what he said. It was like $30, $40. I didn't have triple digits. $372 around Christmas time. Litecoin, boom. People are flipping out. I just made triple my money. I got in at $100 and I got in late. And then the market got destroyed, rug pulled out from under it and crashed. And then we had to wait 3 years essentially till now. Because it kind of started last year. The run-up started. But 2021's been great. So 2018, January, the crash happened. 2019, 2020, 2021. Again, we're talking 3 years. It started getting good early this year, too. Got real good in April. Then we had a nice pullback. Big profit taking. It went sideways, a little bit up, a little bit down. Now we're getting into the point where it's going, okay, it's looking real interesting again. Bitcoin is at an all-time high. Some of the altcoins, not back at their all-time highs yet. So, doesn't matter. And when Bitcoin's done peaking out, it's probably going to go higher soon, next few weeks. People will scrape their profits out of Bitcoin like they do and then dump them into the altcoins. We might even see the altcoins, because if the panic happens, it ain't even going to matter. Bitcoin's going to be up. The altcoins are going to be up. Everyone's just going to be like, what can I get with my money? I got to do something with my money. They're going to panic. And when you're sitting on your bag of cryptos, panicking public sheeple, great. Great, you're pumping my bags. You're pumping my bags. You're pumping my uncle's bags, my sister's bags, my brother's bags, my mama's bags, J-Snip's Patreon's bags, my own bags. You're pumping our bags. We tried to tell you this. We didn't make you panic. Matter of fact, we've been trying to prep you so you didn't panic. But you probably didn't find my channel. You're listening to MSNBC. You're listening to fake news, fake bullshit advertisements. Well, I said to sign up on MSNBC to get this guy's top 3 coins that he thinks going to do better than Bitcoin. And Weiss management money. What? Yeah, effing break. 67722. That's the price of Bitcoin right now. 67722. Those are interesting numbers, is it not? So don't panic. Don't set yourself up to panic. You better hurry up if you're on the sideline right now and you're still not sure. At the very least, go to Coinbase and buy Shiba and XLM and let it sit there on their exchange if you have to. I typically take my stuff off of there, put it in my own wallet, but at least it's an American company, it's insured, you know. There's that. So anyways, I'm done yapping. And I'll put his link up in my description box for JC's stuff. Take care.